Hello, my name is Zeke. Starting a series I call No Nonsense Nonsense, or you could also say checkup from the neckup, buddy. Maybe some sort of an awakening, or maybe I saw the light. As the light came on, I tried not to be blinded by the thoughts that it brought forward. What brought this about is this morning, a friend of mine, she asked for me to show her, basically, how do I see what I see? And I thought, what does that even mean? Because when I think about what it is that I see and how I see it, it can sometimes be a terrible distraction, and maybe even can be considered evil. Some say that what I have is a gift, or something godlike. And I'm not really sure, because it's really something that I wrestle with on a daily basis. And I don't know if it's good or not. Sometimes it can just make me crazy, or make me insane. Or sometimes it's just a terrible distraction. Really what it boils down to is there's something in the background glowing inside my mind. And if I pay attention to the glow, then I see things that I wouldn't normally see. It simply boils down to, in the physical world and my outer world, I'm breaking things down piece by piece. So any object that I see, or any situation I get into, I'm breaking it down piece by piece. For example, if I look at a simple item like a tree, then I'm breaking the tree down piece by piece. It's really just being observant and really looking deeper into what you're actually seeing with your vision, but also absorbing things through all your senses, through your sight, not only your sight, but what you hear and what you taste and what you feel, and all of your senses. Now, if you go into something which would be the sixth sense, then obviously you're going into a realm that's beyond physical. And I'll have another video about that. So anyways, as I'm breaking down this tree, then I first think about, okay, what is a tree? Like, what are the pieces or the components that make a tree? And as I break that down, then I look at one aspect of that tree. So if a tree is, for example, the branches of the tree, then I'm breaking down the branches of the tree in pieces. So what are the branches? What do I see? And what do I feel? What do I hear from the branches of the tree? Which I can look at a whole bunch of different things. And I can look at the negative shapes, I can look at the positive shapes, I can look at the textures, the patterns, the motion of the branches. There's all these aspects, and you can get very complicated with that, or you can just keep it simple, however you want to do it. But as you're doing it, you go from one piece of the tree to the next. And if you keep practicing this, and it gets easier and easier to quickly scan over either an item or a situation, that helps you to see things in a different way. And it could be even a situation that you're in, that you do the same thing. You break down that situation in pieces and say, okay, what is that situation, and how am I viewing this, or seeing this, or feeling this? And if you start to do that and practice it, it'll get easier and easier to break things down, and you can do it quickly, and you can get through situations, or you can get more out of what you're actually seeing, and carry yourself to another place, which would basically be these frame by frame components that you're putting into a file inside your head, And then sometimes you pull them out without even knowing, because you've got a huge resource that you've built. Now, if you keep doing this over and over and over again, then you will have a different view of everything that you're seeing, tasting, feeling, hearing, and you'll enjoy more of what's around you and your surroundings and your environment. And maybe you'll comprehend situations in a better way. So keep practicing it, see how it goes for you. If you have any comments, leave them at the bottom for me and see what you think, or let me know what you think. And stay tuned for some more videos that will hopefully help you. Thanks. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for more no-nonsense nonsense. And don't forget to hit the subscribe.